petty officer. It's kind of a big milestone. And then when you make chief petty officer, and then if you choose to get commissioned, and then there's a whole lot of cool days like that. But this is a milestone. Making petty officer is a big deal. And I think back to when I made third class, and I remember it was a week later, I was on the drill team in Memphis, and when they had the flying rifles there, and now they're down in that center, down in Pensacola. But I remember we had salt and pepper uniforms back then. We had white shirts and we had black pants, and we were flying along with we flew in a P-3. We followed the Blue Angels around that summer, and we performed every air show. It was on weekends, and so we'd hop in that P-3 and fly, and I had made third. And I remember sitting there on the ICS system, because, you know, they let us mess around, and of course it wasn't on conference 1, which is what we're joking around with back and forth. It was on UHF 2. And I remember clearly joking with my fellow drill team members going, "Attention! This is Petty Officer Funenstein, highest ranking petty officer in the fleet!" To which, over UHF 2, comes to the tower and goes, "YB 7326, please say again." At which time I realized never to ever use the ICS system in an airplane. And I also, at that point, was so humbled I realized I wasn't the highest ranking petty officer in the fleet. But it means a lot, and I want to congratulate you and your family, because they get to share in all this with you today. It is a milestone, and you've supported us and helped us, and you've been a stalwart down here in admin. You're what I refer to as a go-to guy, or, because I'm from Minnesota, a go-to gal. You're reliable, dependable, and whenever we ask you to step up, you're there for us. And so this is particularly nice to give you this award today and promote you. So you're ready? So I'm going to read this to you now. It says,